Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Learning Lab, where learning English is easy and enjoyable.
Yes, hello everyone. It is so nice to be here with you again today.
Hi, James. How are you today? You look very happy this morning.
I am happy, Jenny. I woke up early, I did my exercise, and I ate a healthy breakfast. It was a perfect morning.
Wow, of course you did. I woke up 10 minutes before we started recording this podcast.
Oh no, Jenny, 10 minutes? That is not a lot of time to get ready.
I know, but do not worry. I brushed my teeth and I have my coffee right here with me. That is enough for me today.
Okay, that is very funny. Well, today we are going to talk about a very important topic. We are going to talk about a day in your life.
Yes, this is a great topic for beginners because we use this kind of English every single day. So if you are learning English, please listen carefully and try to remember these words.
That is right. We will talk about waking up, going to work, eating meals, and going to sleep. We will use simple words and short sentences, so do not worry if English is new for you.
Perfect. Let's start with the morning. James, please tell everyone about your morning routine. I already know it's going to be very perfect.
Okay. So, every day I wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning. I open my eyes and I smile because I am happy for a new day.
6 o'clock? Oh no, James, that is so early. I wake up at 6 o'clock only when I have a very big problem, like a very important meeting.
I understand, but for me, 6 o'clock is perfect. After I wake up, I drink one big glass of water. Then I do 15 minutes of exercise.
15 minutes of exercise before breakfast? Wow, James, you are like a superhero in the morning.
Not a superhero, just a happy person. After my exercise, I take a shower and then I make a healthy breakfast. Today, I ate eggs, bread, and fresh fruit.
That does sound healthy. Now, let me tell everyone about my morning. I wake up, and the first thing I do is check my phone for 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes, I promise.
I think it is more than 5 minutes, Jenny.
Okay, maybe 20 minutes. After that, I make coffee and I eat something very fast, like toast or a banana. I do not have time to cook eggs like you, James.
That is okay, Jenny. Everyone has a different morning routine. This is very good for our listeners to learn. In English, we say, I wake up, I take a shower, I get dressed, and I eat breakfast.
Yes, those are very useful phrases. Let's say them one more time, slowly, for our listeners. I wake up. I take a shower. I get dressed. I eat breakfast.
Great job, Jenny. Now, listeners, please try to say these sentences about your own morning. You can pause the video and practice speaking out loud.
That's a great idea. Speaking out loud really helps you remember new words. Okay, so after breakfast, what do you do next, James?
After breakfast, I check my schedule for the day. I like to know what I'm going to do so I don't feel confused or stressed later.
I understand that. I don't really have a schedule. I just go with the day. Sometimes that's a problem, actually. Yesterday, I forgot I had a meeting.
Oh no, Jenny. What happened?
Well, my friend called and said, Jenny, where are you? The meeting started 10 minutes ago, and I was still at home in my pajamas.
Oh no, that is very funny, but also a little stressful, I think.
It was very stressful in that moment, but now it is a funny story. I got dressed very fast, like in 3 minutes, and I ran to the meeting.
Wow, 3 minutes. That is a new record. This is a good example for our listeners, too. We can say, I forgot, I was late, and I ran to the meeting.
Yes, exactly. Those are very common phrases when something goes wrong in your day. Okay, now let's talk about going to work or going to school. How do you go to work, James?
I usually walk to work. It takes about 20 minutes, and I like it because I can enjoy the fresh air and think about my day.
That sounds very peaceful. I take the bus to work. The bus is usually very crowded, and sometimes I have to stand the whole time.
Oh, that does not sound very comfortable. How long is your bus ride?
It is about 30 minutes, but with traffic, sometimes it is 45 minutes. I listen to music or a podcast, so the time passes faster.
That is a smart idea. So, for our listeners, here are some useful words. I walk to work, I take the bus, I take the train, and I drive my car.
Great vocabulary. Now let's talk about what happens when you arrive at work. James, tell us about your job.
Of course. When I arrive at the office, I say good morning to my coworkers, and then I check my emails. I like to answer emails first, before I start other tasks.
I do the same thing, actually. I check my emails first, too, but sometimes I get distracted and I start reading something interesting instead of working.
I think many people do that. It's very easy to get distracted, especially with the phone right next to you.
So true. Okay, let's move to a very important part of the day, lunchtime. What do you usually eat for lunch, James?
I usually bring my lunch from home. Today, I have rice, chicken, and vegetables. I like to eat healthy food during the day, so I have a lot of energy.
That is very responsible of you. I usually buy lunch near my office. There is a small restaurant that sells very delicious noodles, and I eat there almost every day.
Every day? Do you ever get tired of noodles?
Never. Noodles are my favorite food in the whole world. If I could eat noodles every single day for the rest of my life, I would be very happy.
That is very funny, Jenny. I think everyone has one food like that, a food they never get tired of.
Yes, exactly. For our listeners, here is some good vocabulary. I eat lunch, I bring my lunch, I buy my lunch, and this is delicious.
Very good. Now, after lunch, we usually go back to work for the afternoon. The afternoon can feel very long sometimes, right?
Oh, yes, especially around 3 o'clock. I always feel very sleepy at 3 o'clock. I call it the afternoon slow time.
I know that feeling too. I usually drink a cup of tea around that time to feel more awake.
That is a good idea. I usually just look at the clock a lot and wait for the day to finish.
Well, finally, the workday ends and we go home. What do you do when you get home, Jenny?
When I get home, the first thing I do is take off my shoes and relax on the sofa for a few minutes. I also have a small cat named Mochi, and she always runs to say hello to me.
Oh, that is so sweet. I did not know you have a cat.
Yes, Mochi is very small and very loud. She meows a lot when I come home, like she's telling me about her whole day.
That is adorable. I don't have a pet, but I have a small plant on my desk. I talk to it sometimes when I'm working. Is that strange?
No, that is not strange at all. That is very sweet, actually. Okay, so after you relax at home, what do you do next?
I usually cook dinner. I like cooking because it helps me relax after a long day. Tonight, I'm going to make soup with vegetables.
That sounds very healthy and warm. I'm not a very good cook, so I usually order food or I make something very simple, like a sandwich.
There is nothing wrong with a simple sandwich. Not everyone needs to cook every night. For our listeners, useful phrases here are I cook dinner, I order food, and I eat a simple meal.
Great phrases. After dinner, what do you usually do in the evening, James?
In the evening, I like to read a book for about 30 minutes. I think reading before bed helps me sleep better and feel more relaxed.
That is a very good habit. I usually watch a show on my phone or talk with my friends. Sometimes I watch just one more episode and then suddenly it's midnight.
Oh no, just one more episode is a very dangerous sentence.
It really is. Okay, let's talk about bedtime now. What time do you go to sleep, James?
I go to sleep at 10 o'clock every night. I like to sleep 8 hours, so I have a lot of energy for the next day.
10 o'clock? Wow, you really are the organized one. I usually go to sleep around midnight, sometimes later. I know it is not a good habit, but I am trying to change it.
That is a good goal. Sleep is very important for our health and our energy. For our listeners, remember these words. I go to bed. I fall asleep, and I sleep 8 hours.
Perfect. Okay, everyone, let's do a quick review of today's lesson before we finish. We learned many words about a normal day, from waking up to going to sleep.
Yes, let's review together. In the morning, we say, I wake up, I take a shower, I get dressed, and I eat breakfast.
Then we go to work or school. We say, I take the bus, I take the train, I walk, or I drive my car.
At lunchtime, we say, I eat lunch, I bring my lunch, or I buy my lunch.
In the evening, we say, I cook dinner, I relax, I read a book, or I watch a show.
And at night, we say, I go to bed, I fall asleep, and I sleep well.
That was a wonderful review, James. I hope our listeners can use these sentences to talk about their own day in English.
Yes, please try it. Tell your family or your friends about your day using these simple sentences. Practice makes progress.
I love that. Practice makes progress, not practice makes perfect, because we are all still learning, and that is okay.
Exactly, Jenny. Every day is a new chance to learn something new in English.
Well said, James. Okay, everyone, that is all for today's episode of the Learning Lab.
Thank you so much for listening. And please remember to practice your English every single day, even for just a few minutes.
Yes, and do not forget to tell us about your day in the comments below. We would love to read your sentences.
We will see you in the next episode. Until then, keep learning and keep smiling.
Goodbye, everyone, and see you next time here on the Learning Lab.